just waking up, getting Kale coffee. We're gonna do a meditation live on Facebook. Set the day up properly of calmness. And then I'm gonna get everybody dressed. We're gonna walk up that steep hill, take Logan to school. Hopefully I won't have a bad week when my leg locks up. I'm hoping I can get him there all week this week. Last week I got him there Monday and Tuesday, and then Wednesday my leg locked up and I couldn't go up the hill again all week. So I'm hoping this week's better. And then I have little man here switching games. He's playing Pac-Man Maze. And he was playing Red Ball 4. Logan's currently on Xbox One until I'm done my keto coffee and I'm done I get dressed first, so then it's easier to get them dressed. Then we just leave together. So that's what's gonna happen. Alright, here we go. What? Oh no, I'm gonna meditate real quick, okay? Wait a minute. Can you wait a minute?
And she told it true. For Arachnia weaves and she weaves so well. She weaves a passage where the gods will fly. Athena laughs as she casts her spell, while she watches from her loom on high. And Arachnia weaves and she weaves so well. She weaves a passage where the gods will fly. Athena laughs as she casts her spell, while she watches from her loom on high.
Today we're gonna do the Queen Coffee Slime Challenge, okay? Alright! The rules are we do rock, paper, scissors. Are you ready to begin? Yes. So this will be, obviously, Mommy and Ryan is not twin, so it's gonna be the Mommy and Ryan edition, okay? So I wanna see if I can read Ryan's mind, okay? Think I can do it? No? Ready for rock, paper, scissors? Rock, paper, scissors, shoot! Ah! Okay, so since Ryan got the scissors, he beats Mommy, so he can decide which pole he's gonna pick. I have to guess the pole he picks to see if we get the same pole, okay? I don't know which ball. Should I use the smaller ball or the bigger ball? I'm gonna go with the bigger ball.
The call of our ancestors of blood and bone.
Root chakra, red. I'm gonna imagine my tension slowly dissipating as I breathe out.
To the powers of earth, sea and sky, dragon and fairy.
I hope the
Hold on. Grab one, okay?
Why the crystal?
Because I had to put them there so that they weren't on the bed.
Wait, I'm watching this. And you ate some bread.
Yeah, he ate some because he's hungry, Logan. Don't yell.
Can I eat some bread?
No, you can have one at a time just like he did. He did not take 3, he took 1 at a time.
They tell me doesn't get any more.
Logan, don't be like that, please.
I want to.
Logan, hush, hush. He is having one of those kinds of mornings. He's had it all weekend. Just angry all the time. Red chakra, root. This is why I have to open them. Patience, I need patience.
So we stand on this hill, our shadows
There we go.
are cast by the moon.
Red.
Chanting words, our charm,
Alright,
our spell,
now sacral orange.
our witch's room. We call to the powers of earth, sea and sky, dragon and fairy in shades of the night. We call to our ancestors of blood and bone, of womb and tomb and standing stone. Lady, stir your cauldron down, chant your words and sing your spell. Deep within the stark hole,
There we go.
goddess carried when
Here.
of the cauldron's brew and magic she will give to you. You will dance in the eye of the storm, your Caradwin's children, the cauldron born. Lady, stir your cauldron well, chant your words and sing your
Perfect. There we go. Okay. Solar plexus between the chest, just at the bottom of the rib cage. Right there. Solar plexus. Yellow. I always imagine a golden light, like the sun. There we go.
You're the cauldron born, cauldron
Perfect. Okay. Heart green. This one's always right away because I have so much love. So just right away I see green. Recently I've been trying to envision the torus field around the heart, which is like the magnetic field of the earth, going from the middle of your heart up, around, outside of your head, down and around your feet, and then back up to the middle of your heart. So I've been trying to focus on that, but spreading it out from my heart, because right now I can only envision it around my body, and I try to stretch it and then it disappears. So I'm trying to stretch it so that it goes further and further and further, so that my torus field is quite big, right? And then when people are near me, they'll be able to feel my loving energy, which will help them feel more calm and relaxed and give them a little bit of a healing boost, you know? So that's what I've been trying to do recently. And so far, I haven't been able to get it outside of my regular torus field, which is just around my body. So every day I try to push it a little further and a little further. So that's what I'm going to do now. I'm going to try.
What's on the back of your
What? I can't see. I'm meditating. Then I have to get Lucas something after I'm done. There it is, there it is, there it is. Now, heart. Yeah. Let's push it. Bigger. Okay, I'm going to try something new. Usually I just try to stretch it. What if I try breathing in? And then when I breathe out, it goes a little further. Okay. Kind of like when I breathe out, it goes further, but when I breathe in, it moves back. How do I get it to just stay? Okay, practice and patience. Okay, I'm going to work on this later because right now I just want to get through the meditation. Okay. Blue, throat chakra.
Honoring the ones who came before us. Honoring the ones who came before us. Honoring the ones who came before us. Honor them with song. To women that was in jail before.
Sky blue.
But honoring the ones who came before us. Honoring the ones who came before us. I want to thank you for every sacrifice. You chose to live together.
Now, indigo. I always imagine night sky as indigo. Oh, that's a beautiful blue. It's bluish purple and it's nice. I like it. This one's always open. Crown purple. I always imagine like lavender and then get it to go a little darker, darker, darker until it's violet.
Honoring the ones who came before us. Honoring the ones who came before us. Honoring the ones who came before us. Honor them with song. With the goddess, she walks with me. I walk with the goddess, she walks with me. She is the clouds up in the clear blue sky. She is the ground beneath my feet. She is the oceans and the falling rain. She is the spark that lights my way. I walk with the goddess, she walks with me. I walk with the goddess, she walks with me. She walks with me. She is the clouds up in the clear blue sky. She is the ground beneath my feet. She is the oceans and the falling rain. I walk with the goddess. She walks with me. I walk with the goddess. She walks with me. I walk with the goddess. She walks with me. I walk with the goddess. She walks with me. She is the clouds up in the clear.
Not a balanced thing.
Beneath my feet. She is the oceans and the falling rain. She is the star that lights my way.
Sorry. Ugh. I'm so relaxed now. Sometimes I just get lost. Don't worry guys, I'm back now. So I'm gonna go. I want to practice moving my torus field from my heart out so that it gets bigger. I got it to like stretch, but what happened was it was like when you breathe, when I breathed out, it pushed it out, but then when I breathed in, it pulled it back. So I have to do some research on how to like stretch it, and then keep it where I want it. You know what I mean? And then if I can do that during meditation, I want to practice doing that for it to stay like that all the time, so that, like I said, when I'm out in public and when I'm walking around the stores, people just have a sense of calm. You know, I want to heal people. I want to heal the world. So if I can get my torus field to just stretch a little bit more, if I can get it to stretch the size of my house, like if I can stretch it outside of the house so that it's all around the house coming back into the middle of my heart, and it's like that big of a torus field, then when I'm out, literally people in their cars next to our car will feel that calm. When I'm in the store, it'll be everyone in the same aisle as me. 1,200 square feet. That's how much I want to stretch it. 1,200 square feet around me. That'd be amazing. First thing I have to do is figure out which crystal would be best for stretching it. And then I have to make sure that that crystal is always charged. And there's several ways to charge your crystals. You could do a crystal grid, which I have done. Or you can put your crystals in the sun for the afternoon, which is a really good way because solar energy is like really powerful, especially for crystals. Or if you really wanted to, you could put it in salt, Himalayan pink salt water, and leave it overnight, and that'll charge it up too. The ions in it just kind of like make the photons really, really bright. So yeah. Anyway, I gotta go and edit my episode 3, Ascension Part 2, and then that'll be up on YouTube today. And then I have work my biz, and then I have to update my calendar book. I have it in 4 days because I don't really plan anymore. I kind of live in the moment now. And I'm not too worried about planning either. I used to be really obsessive about having everything planned, and now I go 4 days and I'm not even planning anything. It's crazy. So I'm gonna go for now. I'll be back later. And I don't know if I'll do a live, but I may be like in my stories, so I'll probably be in my stories. I probably won't do another live today because I'll be too consumed with editing and then uploading and then working on my next episode, which I'm going to space them out because I need to do other things during the day. So I'm going to probably space them out to once a week. And I don't know which day I'll pick. I'll pick a day where they'll be edited and uploaded by that day so that I'm not too pressured to get it done right away. Because I like to meditate, walk around my yard. I have to plan my garden for the spring. And since it's going to be winter pretty soon, it's the best time to really visualize where your garden's gonna be, and then as the ground starts to get warmer, it'll be easy to dig up the earth, like the grass area, and then like just disturb the dirt a little bit. And then I'm gonna start in the house, growing the plants in the house, and I'll have one window with the blinds open constantly so the sun can come in and just give them what they need. And then at their appropriate times I'll be planting them out in the garden. And I just found another book that I really need for herbalism. It's called The Herbalist's Guide to Ancient Medicines, and I'm gonna get it. I have the picture. I'll post it in my story so that whoever wants to do that too or get the book, they can. I'm getting it this month when I get paid, so super excited. Lots of big things are happening. And I found out that dandelions and some other weeds that actually grow naturally in your yard, you can actually use for medicine. So that is astonishing news. I can't wait. So I no longer have to like pick the weeds and then put them in the green bin for recycling. I can actually recycle them by using them for medicine. And then whatever I can't use for like medicine or natural remedies, because I can make like certain types of balm out of them for like burns and itches and whatnot. So I'm going to be doing a lot of research. I'm going to be making my own essential oils That way I don't have to spend $40 at Sage for that. I can make my own sage essential oil if I wanted to. Although the sage essential oil I don't really use all that much. I mostly use the rainforest and liquid sunshine. I could figure out how to make like a moon essential oil. That'd be neat. And then I could use those for when I do my moon rituals on Mondays and on the when the moon phases are different. Okay, I'm gonna go for now. I have to go get this one juice. I'm gonna drink some water because I always get a little dehydrated from all the energy from meditation. I feel so relaxed, and yet I'm very thirsty after, so I'm gonna go do that. I hope everybody has a wonderful Monday, and I'll catch you in my stories and on my YouTube channel. Love y'all. Love and light. Namaste. Mwah. Has anyone ever tried to do a meditation to remember anything? Like just open yourself up to remember anything, like from past, present, or even the future. But just like in general, like just without like the space-time continuum, just put it out there that just let me remember anything. Okay, so I was doing a search online. I don't know what I was doing. I just do this sometimes. I randomly go searching for things and I find other things. So I found this video. So I found this video. So it's a meditation video. And so I started listening to it. And then I read some of the comments and they said that it actually helps you remember things. So I listened to it. The first time I listened to it without trying to meditate or anything, I just wanted to hear what the song sounded like. And then I was like, it's a good song. Maybe it might help. So I decided to just do my breathing. And somewhere between breathing and letting my body just relax into a state of meditation, all of a sudden I started crying happy tears. I just started wailing. So sometimes when you meditate, you start seeing images and whatnot. And so I started trying to focus on those images, and I realized if I focus, I'm not going to be able to remember them. So I decided to breathe deeper and just let my mind wander. Just let it go. I let it go, and I was like, okay, just follow whatever happens. Quiet your mind. Focus on your breathing, and I was focusing on my breathing, and then I started seeing things. So the things I started seeing, I decided to draw. So these three I drew with when I was conscious, okay? In meditative state, I drew this one and these. Now, while I was meditating, I didn't know where my pencil was on the paper. I just had the pencil in my hand, and I was meditating, and then I turned it over, and I just put it down, and then I let my hand just do what it wanted to do. So, these two here, my waking mind and my meditated mind, so my subconscious, made some interesting things here. Like this, it's kind of a distinct picture. To me, it looks kind of like a bird in flight, or a fin. This, however, I don't know what this is, but this is what I seen. And then that. I can't. Maybe it's supposed to go together. You know what? This looks like lines on a hand. But then what's this? And this looks like something else. But there's 4 of them on this. And then there's this. I don't know. I'm gonna let myself do the meditation again. I have to make the kids something to eat so that they don't come in here shaking the bed, because if you're in a deep meditation state and then all of a sudden somebody jolts you out of it, it's kind of excruciating. It's like being in a deep sleep and then somebody like shakes you awake. It's like a startling, gives you almost a heart attack. You get jolted out of it. Where most of the time when I'm meditating, I'm not here. I go somewhere else. My body is here. My subconscious or my soul is somewhere else, or however you want to say it. My spirit went somewhere else, and I get jolted. And I do my meditation sitting up, so that when I come out of it, I'm not like, my limbs aren't like all jelly-like and everything. So I wake up. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna go feed them, and then I'm gonna go back and meditate with this music. And allow my mind to do its own thing. It has to put it all there so it all makes sense. Can you guys see that? Just standing there. So, tonight I ate a vegan pierogi. And then I had a shower. It's good.